Royal Post Office, Elterslie. He worked as a steam sawyer at Croxton Park, before enlisting in the Hunt's Cyclist Battalion in June 1915. After his training on arrival in France, he was transferred into the Royal Warwickshire Regiment, where he was a Lewis gunner. Percy had a narrow escape, and in early December 1916, he wrote this letter home.
No doubt you will be surprised to hear I have been wounded in the back, but I'm going on nicely. I should never have been alive to tell the tale if it hadn't been for the parcel you sent me in the wooden box. We were going to the trenches to relieve another battalion, when all of a sudden a shell from the Germans burst within a short distance from us. I was hit in the back by a piece. I'd got the wooden box tied on my back, and it was smashed to pieces, and all the contents. The tin dioxide tubes was bent all shapes. I have only the parcel to thank for my life. I met a St. Neots boy this afternoon. His name is Bill Gridley. He was sick, but I'm glad to say not wounded. I'm quite happy and well looked after, and in a few weeks shall be fit again.
Percy went on to become a Lance Corporal and then a Sergeant with the Royal Warwickshires. In November 1917, his battalion were transferred to the Italian front to support heavily beleaguered Italian allies fighting in the Alps. There was fierce fighting in this mountainous region. In September 1918, Percy was awarded the Distinguished Conduct Medal. It's a very high-level award for bravery, and it's awarded to other ranks of the British Army. I'm now going to ask John to read his father's citation.
For conspicuous gallantry and resource during a raid, after his platoon commander was wounded, he assumed command and tried to rush the house. Though at first unsuccessful, he manoeuvred his Lewis gun with such skill that he was able to neutralise the fire from the house and assist the platoon on his left to reach their objective.
Percy remained in the army. He left the army in 1936 to take up a position with the Postal Service, from which he retired in 1954, and he died on the 14th of January 1970, aged 76. Tonight, in company with John, we honour his father Percy's memory.